What's going on, Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews, and I've been getting a lot of questions about this new device, which is the iPad 10 generation, the 10th version of this device. And the question is, a lot of people are saying it only works with the Apple Pencil Gen 1. Like I've seen a lot of reviewers say, oh, it only works with Apple Pencil Gen 1. But it actually works with a bunch of different more stylus as well. So one of my favorites is the Logitech Crayon. Now, I will tell you that I do have a brand new Logitech Crayon on the way, the second version of this device. And I just couldn't wait to get to this video. I'll do a full review on that Logitech Crayon when it gets here. But I did want to do a quick test just to show everybody that this thing is nice and it does work. So let's check it out. All right, so I got my iPad right here in front of me and I got the Logitech Crayon, the first generation of this device right here in hand. We're just gonna make sure it is turned on and the green light is on. Let's see, did it come on or did I just turn it off? I just turned it off. So turn it back on and you can see it does work, no issues, right? Now, one of the other things that a lot of people really wanted to know was about drawing, the experience of drawing on this whole setup. Now, if you open up your notes application, you are not going to get all the same features that you normally would with an Apple Pencil. You don't get pressure sensitivity with this device. So just keep that in mind. There is no pressure sensitivity, but you do get tilt sensitivity, and I'll draw a line there and I'll tilt it and I'll draw a line there. Now with the regular pen in your drawing, you don't really notice a change, right? But let's say we swap over to the highlighter, and when you get the highlighter going, you draw a line there and then you hold to the side and it gets wider. Straight up and down is nice and thin, wider, wider, wider. So you do get the tilt sensitivity with that. All right, so let's try a couple more tools because this pen, this straight edge pen does not give you tilt sensation or anything. But if you scroll through these, you come up on that little crayon tool, and crayon tool gives you a nice tilt versus straight up and down. Let's make the line a little bit darker and a little bit wider, and you can kind of see the difference once I do that. There we go. And if you lay it down, it gets wider. There we go. Nice wide lines. Now, let's try out some of these other ones. Boom, 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 boom. And let's make the line thicker. There we go, it's already thick as it can, so no issues there. And boom, boom, wider, wider, thinner, thinner, wide and thin and thin. So tilt sensation or tilt sensitivity, tilt recognition, whatever you want to call it, it is there. There is no pressure, so no matter how hard you bear down, that line is going to stay the same. I'm just barely doing it now, and line is generally the same. No issues though. So go back to the crayon so we can just try it. I'm gonna barely bear down, barely bear down. I'm gonna bear down hard, and that line stays pretty much exactly the same. So will these third-party devices still work with your 10th generation? Absolutely. So anyone that you had previously, other than the Apple Pencil Generation 1, Logitech Crayon, there are a couple more companies that make third-party stylus out there. Switch Easy, Adonit, you name it, it's a bunch of them out there. All those stylus that used to work with your older iPads will still work with this one. You do not have to be tied down to the Apple Pencil Generation 1, so just keep that in mind. Now, if you want to know more about drawing experiences and how this thing is actually working and how my everyday workflow is with it, drop a comment below. We'll do a video and I'll show you what I normally do to take notes and different things and use the planner and all that stuff with this device. But hopefully this little video has been able to help someone out. Like I said, you don't have to go out and just buy that Gen 1 Apple Pencil. You can go out and get one of these third-party stylus. They're gonna do everything except pressure sensitivity. And in all my videos, I always say, if you're an artist, a true artist, and you're using this for art purposes, you actually wanna go out and get an Apple Pencil. But if you're just doodling, just having fun, scribbling, taking notes, this thing right here and any other third party will work just fine, and it's way cheaper. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. And until next time, be sure and give me that big thumbs up and please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.